Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the Hobonichi Extravaganza. A few people asked me to show what I got from the Hobonichi store and release all in one video, because I actually did, I think, 4 different hauls. So here we are. I think this is everything. I've wandered around my house and grabbed all that I could. So let's take a look. I'm going to start with accessories. I did get the 2 Deco Rush in the Sushi and the Yumi Kitagishi. They are very, very cute. I have swatched them in the video where I bought them. I have 4 pens. Feels like there should be more, but maybe not. I can't quite remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not a huge fan of the ink in these pens anyway, but I do like to keep one from each year at least. So, pens. I got the Cocoa Fusion little tabs, so I've just unstuck this one from here. So this is just adhesive, and popped it onto the clip. And this is a clip that you can put over your notebook and have your little tabs available all the time, which I think is really cool. I'd like to use it probably for my work notebook, I suspect. So that's those, and you obviously get the 2 sets, the pink and the blue. I got a page keeper for my cousin size books. So usually I have the weeks ones. I have a ton of those, but I wanted to try the cousin size. I've never tried it before. Thought I'd see how that goes. I also have all of the colors in the landscape index tabs. These have 1 through 12 on them, so we use them for the monthly dividers. I wanted to try these out, so those are those. And then I had the stencil that everyone has. This is just the Hobonichi small stencil. It's got numbers 1 through 10. It's got the square check boxes. We've got a circle, square, triangle, and arrow, stars, and then the playing card symbols, as well as some mathematical ones here. And there are some measurements on there as well. There's also a perforated line here. So pretty cool. It also has a ruler here on this side, which is 1 through 8.5 centimeters. And on this side, well, it's up this way, is the timeline. So this lines up with the timeline within your Hobonichi book as well. So that's that. And then lastly, I did get more pencil boards, but this is one that I got kind of separately to everything. You can see it's the Windy Llamas. I can't quite remember what it's actually called. The hot pink got me, and then they're just adorable. And this is the Keiko Shibata range. Pencil board, white, pink on the front, white or creamish color on the back, and we've got lines here as well for measurements. And they have today at the top printed on that little tab. So that is all the little accessories I bought. Where next? I think the pinks. So I have the the Sweet Purple Weeks. You can see it's got a purple 2025, and then just a stamp here on the spine. It's the fabric cover. I think this is probably my favorite, although this year I've got a couple of different ones to try. So we'll see how I feel about them. This is just a regular weeks, but I did add the Paddington pencil board because I thought the color was absolutely perfection with this particular planner. I'm really excited to set these up, actually. I can't wait. I've been buying lots of stickers and pet tapes and things, which are arriving soon in all different styles for all my different books. So I'm very excited to see those. I also got the Charcoal Fairy A6 cover. A6 seems to be my planner of choice at the moment. And it's this lovely soft pink with the charcoal interior, which I really like, that combination. I think it's fabulous. This is just one of the standard covers. Perfect. And then the larger one, I think it's Candy Floss, but I'm not sure now. I can't remember. So this is just the A5 cover. They had 2 pink covers this year, so I got them. Beautiful bright yellow interior, and there seems to be a vibe this year for me of pink and yellow and green, which actually were all my favorite colors as a kid. So It kind of works well for me. So yes, A5, A6 and weeks, all in the pinks. Okay, next I think we'll do this pile. So I have the Alatone case, and this is the document case. So it's not the A5 cover or the A6 cover, it's the document case. It has a gusset on the bottom, so you can have a flat bottom. This one has been flattened this way in a pouch for about a month now. So it's going to take a bit of work, I think, to stretch that out. I'll probably just put a big book in there, I think, just to do that. It has a little flap here that you can put up to separate potentially pens from other things. I thought what I would use this for is ephemera. I tend to gather things and leave them on the bench. This is for just ephemera from the day-to-day, but also when traveling, I think this would be a good place to store them. When we've been away a couple of times now, I haven't had anything with me. I've just had stuff and my friend's been collecting it for me into a flat pouch. So I thought I'd better get my own system in place. And of course I have other things I could use, but I really like the look of this. I love the retro vibe and love the color as well. This kind of olive green is just really nice. I really love it. And then I also bought the Paddington book. So this is just the story of Paddington, and I've said this in my video when I unboxed this. It was the number 4 unboxing. I just love the cleanliness of this. It's so, the paper is so smooth. I love there's illustrations throughout, and I thought I could just potentially just do some watercolor of the illustrations in here. See how that goes, and maybe just use it as kind of a journal. I know it's probably sacrilege to stick things on here, but I feel like perhaps doing some collaging in here as well. I unfortunately can't read Japanese. I would like to rectify that in the near future, but at this point I can't, and so I'll probably use this as a journal of sorts. Although I've got 1,000 journals, so let's see how we go with that. All right, it can't be held off any longer. We have to look at Spy Family. Yeah, look, I've talked about it a lot, and I probably will continue talking about it. But I think I got pretty much everything in the range except for the leather. Actually, they're vegan leather covers. So I've got the A6 Hon. I just love this so much. It's beautiful. At this point, don't judge me, but at this point, no real use for it as far as I can figure out. I've got a list of all the books and all the things I want to do. So I think at this point, this is just what I'm going to keep potentially for another year. I don't care about the dates usually when I'm doing just journaling or ephemera, junk journaling kind of stuff. So we'll see. I'm not 100% certain on what I'm going to use that for next. This, however, is my weeks, and you can see it's the one that has a different cover to everything else. I love this TV series so much. It's been really satisfying to watch. I love Bond on the back, and he's on the back of everything. So this is, I've got 4 weeks this year, and I can't remember which one this will be, but stay tuned. I'll be setting up all of the planners soon to let you know which is which. I do know, however, that this is my work planner. I've got a little Midori bookmark in here, which may or may not stay. He's in here because he really matches Bond quite well, but I'm not really excited about the way it attaches. In fact, I haven't even got it attaching because it did bend my pages a little. So I'm probably not going to keep this in here. I don't really like fussy things in my work planner. So I probably will just put the tabs on that I showed earlier, those landscape index tabs, and that's it. I probably also won't carry this because I don't love it. I don't love the pen loop, I don't love it. Not sure actually how I'm going to carry this one yet. That's the joy of setting up for a new year. I've got all the accessories. I won't go through them in detail. We've got the stencil, which I just thought was adorable and I had to have it. We've got this little pouch full of sparkly stickers. They're holographic sort of stickers, and it is a really nice little plastic pouch to put things in. It's got cool illustrations from the TV show. And then we have some sticky notes. Obviously, these are the ones you can use. These ones are going to be decorative, and I really want to do one of these that's just Spy Family deco. So these will be great on those monthly pages and throughout the dailies as well. And I also have these little envelopes. These are really cute. They have a bunch of different images inside, and then when you fold it up, this is what shows through underneath the envelope, and so you can write like little secret notes in your planner that you don't want other people to see, which is really handy when you're on YouTube and you've got some things you'd rather not make public. I got all 3 pencil boards as well. So the week's one is the different one. So it has the 3 main characters there on the front, and on the back it has little scenes from the show as well, little bonds down here. Super cute, love it. But this one has my heart. They're exactly the same, the A5 and the A6. So I'll just show you the A5, it's bigger. So here's the family walking down the street, but then in their reflection are their alter egos. So a spy, an assassin, and a telepath. So I just love this concept. I think it's so cool. It's really nice. I love the way it looks. And on the back, same as the other with the scenes from the show on the back. And I got the pockets as well. So these are the 3 A6 pockets. They're really cute. Love this one of her curled up with Bond, and then her with Lloyd, just so cute. And then this is the same as the pencil board from the weeks. And then in the A5 size, they are exactly the same, but there's only 2, so we don't get this blue one. Really lovely. And of course I have the covers, which just beautiful. They feel so nice. I can't explain what the fabric is, but I mean almost like a neoprene, very kind of luxe feeling. We've got some peanuts in here, which are her favorite, Anya's favorite food, and of course Bond on the back of everything. Brown bookmarks and some printing on the inside, and it does come with this really cute little sheet from the show. Yeah, love it. It's the same as all the other standard covers, except it has the beautiful illustrations. And then this is raised here as well, this gold printing. It's so nice. Not sure if a cover on cover will go on this and affect the print, so I probably won't put it in one. And it does feel like it would clean quite easily. I'm not sure, but it feels that way. And then really briefly, the A5 is identical, just obviously bigger. So cute. I absolutely love it. Yeah, so these may not be used this year. I'm not sure yet. I will decide as the months go on. But I also do like to just swap out the covers throughout the year a little bit sometimes, just for a bit of fun. And maybe depending a little bit on the season as well. So yeah, excited to do that. So that is Spy Family. Okay, next up, let's look at the leather. I have these 2 leather covers. This one has this little indent that it came with. I think it is actually starting to be smaller. But also doesn't super bother me. So this is the 5-year cover, and this was the beige navy that came this year. It is so beautiful. I'll just move this to the side for a moment. It's the pebbled leather. It's really lovely. I have it in lilac, not the A5 cover, not the 5-year cover, but the just normal A6. And it's really beautiful. And of course, I got a new 5-year. Why wouldn't I? I failed so many times, but I have a plan for this year. I had a plan last year as well. But let's see how we go. I did also this year get myself a Pilot Vanishing Point, which I absolutely adore. And I've got it on here, but I'm not sure I think I'm going to do color in here, like Tombos and things. So I'm not sure if that pen will stay there, but I think it looks nice. And then also in the leather, I got the yellow, the bright yellow. No, is it called bright yellow? Vibrant yellow, maybe? I can't remember. This is, again, the same pebbled leather, and it's exactly the same as the lilac one. So it just has the same insides as any of the other A6 covers, the standard ones. It's really nice. I love the color. It's slightly muted yellow, not super, super bright, but, you know, bright enough for you to see it from a distance for sure. It's so lovely. They feel so good, these leather covers. They're just 100% worth what you pay for, I think. And I feel like you'll be able to keep them forever. So I've missed the green that was in the middle, the water green. So I think I will probably get that when my friend places her Hobonichi order later this year. I think I'll get her to get that for me as well. So that's the leather that I got this year. And let's go to these guys. These are the ones that kind of are not in the series. These two are the same series, but these are different. So let's look at this first. This is my Mother 2 A6 Hon. I'm really into the Hons this year, as you can tell. It's so cute. It's got a little shop on the back from the game. This is a Nintendo game. And then on this side, it's got the inside of the shop with the little characters in there. I just thought it was adorable. If you didn't know, I've become heavily into Lego in the last few months. And I thought this might become a hobbies journal and include Lego and all the other things that I pick up and put down. So this cover is divine. I think it's probably my favorite of all of them to touch. It's glossy all over, but to touch, I mean, it's that smoothness. But then this part where the game is really extra smooth. It's very, and it is very glossy, as you can see. This has that matte finish, but it's still very smooth. And then this has that really glossy finish on the actual image. It's so cool, and I just really love it. This dark green is nice. I don't know, there's something about it that I really enjoy. Also from the Mother range was this Weeks, and this, I was drawn to this as soon as I saw it. It's just stunning. It's got little scenes from the game, and they are the same as this cover. They're glossy and then on a smooth white background or off-white background. But these are glossy, and you can see they've all got a gold border as well. We've got the gold here for Mother 2 and Hobonichi, and we've got a gold 2025. And then we have a gold 2025 on here. This one had all white printing, and this is textured, like it's raised or indented. Yeah, this is indented, so you can feel the difference there. This is so beautiful, and these came with, oh, I don't know where it is. These came with little pouches with one of the creatures from the game, and it's a little plastic slidey pouch like the one I showed you from Spy Family. I must have put it somewhere for safekeeping, which annoys me a little bit because I thought I had everything. Okay, so this was the very last thing I purchased. This is the Unsodo rainbow cover. I don't know. I liked it when I first saw it. Then I saw it up close and went, I'm not sure with all this kind of textured, missingness throughout it. But I don't know. I kept seeing it on videos, and it just drew me in. And then someone suggested putting in 90s nostalgia through here, and I thought, oh my goodness, childhood memories journal. Love the idea of a childhood memories journal. I can write my own memories, but I can also hand it to relatives and friends to write their memories of my childhood, things that happened, or whatever they want, whatever I want, and have it with me always, not just for 2025. So I don't expect to get anywhere near halfway through this even in 2025. It'll be one that I carry always. So lastly is this gorgeous Weeks. Loving this cover. This is the Junaida cover. It goes along with the Himamitsu Stranger series, which is illustrations that are inspired by the lyrics of one particular band just here. This is so nice. I love this grumpy cat here. There's sort of a evil looking horse potentially. Oh, it's a unicorn in here we've got a bird, we've got lots of little creatures hiding here, and the colors are so cool. I don't know, there's something about this that I just really liked. And it also comes with a pencil board. So look at this cat here, and these two little wormy guys, this guy here. It's just really nice. I love this creativity of this artist. It's just beautiful. So yes, this was my 4th week's. So I have plans for each week's, which you'll see when I do my setups. But basically it's everyday planner, health journal, socials journal, and a Gidget journal. I want to track Gidget's life again in 2025. I fell off the wagon for a while in 2024, and I'm still not totally up with it, but I would love to get better at it. So that's that. And then lastly, we have notebooks. So I have a ton of notebooks that I purchased and got for free this year. So let's go through them. These are identical. So let's use this one that I've already bent the cover of. These are Hobonichi blank papers. So it's just the normal Hobonichi paper, but with no lines or grid or anything on them, just totally blank. No particular use for them, but I do like to sketch things out, so potentially for that, but I just wanted to grab them to have just in case I wanted them. And then I also got the same but in A6, so just tomato river paper with just blank. So then next up, I got these 2 books from the Safety Matches Fireside Chat series. So these are B6 and a B7, which is just half of a B6. They have different coloured stitching on the side. So this is a bluish grey book with red stitching, and this is a kind of peachy book with yellow green stitching. They have a quote on the front of each of them. This one, I accidentally got the lined one. I didn't mean to. So this will probably end up just being a scribble things down book. And then this one, B6, I remembered to get the grid. It has today written here at the bottom. It's a green grid, which is interesting, but yeah, again, it's probably a book I'll just pop into an A5 planner, and probably the same with this. I'll pop this in an A6 planner. And then lastly, out of everything, are my free books. So if you've watched my hauls, you know that I got the black and blue one. I got 4 of the black and blue ones, and I just didn't like it. So I managed to swap with people. I think this one I got in my last order. So I got it when I got the Unsodo rainbow cover. But I managed to swap with people to get 2 of my favorite, which is this green one. I really love this. And I've ended up with 2 of the pink bats and then 2 of the crows and clouds. I'm not quite sure actually what they signify, but I would love to swap these for 3 more of this as well. I'd love to have 5 of these, but I'm grateful to have what I have, to be honest. Being able to swap them with lovely people on Facebook who really wanted to have the blue one to complete a set, or they preferred the blue, but I really didn't. It's too dark for my vibe. I love this kind of pretty, very pretty kind of cover, and green seems to be a bit of a theme for me. So super happy to have these anyway, and such a cool gift having a book this year. I really like the concept of having a book. It's something that you can really use, and yeah, it's just great. Editing Desley popping in here to let you know that I forgot a couple of things. So there's this drawer pouch. This is the small drawer pouch. I love this design. It's so lovely. Bright and colourful, chunky zipper. Love this white little patch on the front as well. It's really cool and good for pens and tools and things like that. This one though, the Ane pouch, I think you've probably heard me talk about the Ane pouch a few times now. I added this Casetify strap that I had on my phone. It looks the same as the other one, but a bit bigger, but inside it's quite different. So on the inside, we've got all of these pockets, we've got card slots, we've got zippers, we've got all sorts of things in here. It's very similar to the large drawer pouch, but obviously the smaller scale. I love this. It's so cool. And the reason I'd forgotten is because I've actually been using them in my everyday day-to-day. I also managed to find the Penco paper bag pen cup. I mean, it's so cute. It's way tinier than I thought it would be, but also not, because you know it's going to have to be just tall enough to fit pens in. So I've got the 2019 Hobonichi pen, and what's next? I think the red 2020 Hobonichi pen, as well as the blue, which I think was 2023. If my eyes are good enough, I'll be able to read it when it pops up. Oh, that's right, the brown and blue from 2023. So they all fit in there quite nicely. It's just a novelty gift, of course, but I love it. All right, back to the final layout of all of the things. Actually, I really love this part. I was going to cut it out, but I quite like it. It's fun to see how all the things come together, and putting them together in such a way that you can see everything, and just going over it all again. I have to say, it's quite a lot of stuff, and if I'm fooling myself into thinking I'm going to use all of this in 2025, then no. But some of it's to collect, some of it is to swap out throughout the year. I do like to have different covers for different parts of the year, and sometimes I just want to switch between A5 and A6, because things just seem to work better that way, or I want to switch to the weeks or from the weeks. I've already in my head kind of made a half decision to move from one of the weeks to an A6. So let's see what happens next. Okay, so we managed to fit it all, and I forgot two of the most important things that you need when you go to the Hobonichi store, which is an A6 Avec and an A5 Avec. How silly of me. So I also got these. This A6 Avec is going to be my memory keeping. At the moment I'm doing it in an A5, a cousin, not the Avec, and I don't know, it feels like a lot of space, but sometimes it's not enough space. So I don't know how I'm going to go moving to the A6 version. Hence, I bought the A5 as well, because often I find I get to the end of this book, end of June, and I think, oh, I need a bigger book for memory keeping. So then I want an A5 Avec. So I thought I'd just have it. If I do manage to set this up as the ephemera journal, then I will start using the A5 as something else, and I feel like I just want to have a place to play, so that might be it. And then swap halfway if I want to, or continue. I don't really mind swapping out into different sizes. That's not going to bother me too much. I don't have to keep them together in the same book or anything. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. So here's everything that I got. I think I don't think anything's missing except that that little pouch that I mentioned. I feel like I might have those extra accessories in a little in another pouch potentially. I'm actually not sure, and I'm going to go looking for it after this. But beside that, this I think is enough. So I'm very excited. There's so many books. I know you're going to be thinking, oh my goodness, what are you going to do with all those books? And like I said, some of the covers will be things that I just swap in and out. I do have a plan for most of the books, maybe not this A6 here. I'm not sure yet, but I'm always happy to just play with my planners. It's just such a nice experience and a hobby for me. So this kind of thing makes me very happy. And I hope you've enjoyed this video and it's made you happy as well. It's fun. It's so much fun. Let me know what you think, and if you have any of the same ones and what you're using them for. Always interesting to hear what people use their planners for. And I love to hear about people who use one book as well for everything. But obviously I love to hear about people who use a ton of books like me as well. So friend to all, I think. This is such a fun hobby and such a great community. I'm really happy to be a part of it. And I thank you all so much for all of your kind comments and likes and support for the channel. It makes me very happy. And in some ways, it also allows me to go and buy some more bits and pieces to show you. So as I said, really excited. It's kind of mid-October now, so I probably will start setting things up soon, I think, because I'd love to be prepared for the new year. I think I've said before that I often get to January and I'm away with my family, so visiting them. So it's a bit hard to set things up when you're not in your own space. So I'll either set up before I go. Actually, that's what I would like to do. I'd love to set up before I go. So we'll see how that goes. And I will either do the setups on the channel or I will do flip throughs if I don't do the actual live setup. So stay tuned. Please subscribe if you're interested. And also, if you think anyone else would be interested in following this channel, please recommend to them. Just send them the link. I would love to see some more people watching all of the desleyjane plans things. It's lots of fun. I think it's fun, and I certainly enjoy the interactions with everyone in the comments. Okay, thanks again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all super soon. Thanks everyone. Bye. Just a quick look at them in close-up. I really couldn't resist. So much cute stuff. Oh my goodness. I love Hobonichi. I try so many other different things, but I just keep coming back to the gorgeousness that is Hobonichi. Okay, that's it from me. Bye everyone.